Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Live here at God Sent Fishing. We're glad that you all are going to join us. Tonight, I'm going to do an introduction because the Facebook page has just blown up, you guys, and I really want to tell you all thank you for that. It's been very heartwarming to me. After 3 years of really putting in the time almost every day, making baits, it's great to see everybody in and helping with that. Let's see, I want to make sure that I can hear this. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. All right. All right, I'm not hearing me. That's not good. All right, let me do this here. Let's remove the mic and we'll just go with our regular mic for tonight. All right. Let's see if you guys can hear me now. Can you hear me now? I am not hearing any volume. Mr. Flanders, good evening to you. Can you hear me at all? And I'll try leaving the mic in just to see. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, I'll just leave it the way it is then. Thank you, brother. So tonight I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction, you guys. My name is Kurt Sandin, and I'm the owner of Godsent Fishing. And this company was set up because this is something that I've wanted to do all of my life, was make baits for fishermen, especially for fish. I started even before the 3 years, but I've really been working hard now on the last 3 years. I've done everything from the retail into now we're going to have our own store. We make, as you can see from the table here, we do the leads, we do the lures, we do the plastics, we do the leaders. Really, I do the plugs, which is really more of my hobby. I mean, I could kick quite a few more out if I wanted to, but I just sort of leave that as my hobby for myself to go out and run plugs. So I do believe that we are a full rounded company. And the things that I do inside of this shop really make me happy. And I'm hoping that they are being received by the fishermen well. It is important to us that we don't sell to the fishermen, we sell to the fish. And if the fish bite on our things, which is our policy here, that we test quite extensively. I love doing the R&D. So that's our company, and then that's me. I have been an inventor all my life. I've invented quite a new things for the Godsent Fishing, and you can go into our website at godsentfishing.net, and you can see quite a few things in there that you've not seen before, and then you'll see some things that you have seen before. You'll see some things that were old school that we brought back to life because that they had died, and we knew that they catch fish. So it doesn't matter if I'm the inventor of it new or we brought it back. I'm not here to get pats on the back. I'm here to get the tug is the drug, you guys. So, with all of that said, thank you once again, everybody, for all the new likes and subscribes. I've got a feeling that by my birthday, which is July 3rd, I'll call it July 4th, that we'll probably hit 3,000 if you guys share this out with your friends, so that they know that we're here for them. I was out checking prices of a lot of the other stores, from Fisherman's Marine to Cabela's, England's, and I know our other local stores. So I know what the prices of baits are these days, you guys. And since I'm the manufacturer, literally we can make them very affordable for you in these tough times because everything keeps going up and nothing's going down. So I thought I'd just put a freeze on things. As you can see behind me here, this lead came from Kevin. We really appreciate him. I told him what we were doing, and he made the lead very affordable for us. And then let me know that he had another 1,000 pounds that was being worked up. So I think as we get going, just on the lead side of this, that you guys will see prices. A 3 pound ball, if you're going out to go halibut fishing, could be anywhere from $15 to $20. If you come into the store, if you're going to be along the coast, I'm right here in Walport, first light in town. Take a left or a right. I'm the red building warehouse that sits right behind Dollar General. And you can look up our address. We're on Google Maps. So you can just map us out, and that's God Sent Fishing. And a lot of people make the mistake of putting SENT. It's SCENT. So, okay, with that done, the introduction's done. I hope that that explains who we are and who I am, and that I'm very thankful for all that stuff. Now, I wanted to go into the fishing report, which is what I was doing on Monday nights for a long time. Really, when the fall salmon started coming in, I started doing those reports for up and down the coastal rivers. Um, and I really did enjoy it. As far as the crabbing, going clamming, those kind of things. And I sort of backed off of it for a little bit because that we just weren't getting a lot of people in, right? So I figured, okay, let's start it up again because that we're getting into August now, and the fall salmon will be back. So right now I'm going to start off with Depot Bay. There is, you might call and check. They might get something out early in the morning because that the wind hasn't been that bad. But here on the coast right now, we're getting some major gust, you guys, and it's just been real choppy and bad out there. So I would say that all of the ocean right now is just pretty much done, you guys. Um, I think even if you went up further or went down further, it's just not going to matter. That wind's coming out of the north and it's howling. So, and it's been real steady too. I checked our bay today because I thought, well, maybe I'll go out and go crabbing and we'll do our live from out there. And there was just no way. It was just even there it was too windy. So if you're going to be trying to do any crabbing over the weekend, I would find the one that's the furthest bay back in that has crab in it, and I would recommend that. Please watch your weather, watch your wind, right? Because sometimes early in the morning before the wind gets to howling at the tide change, you can still get out and do some things. It's windy on the side. So Mr. Flanders just told me, yeah, it's windy up. I think it, Mr. Flanders, I think it's windy all up and down the coast. It's been howling too, and then it's blowing in the fog too because it's warmer over in the valley, and that's what we call June gloom, which is a little bit late. It gets warm in the valley, and then here comes all that moisture from the ocean and makes a fog over the ocean. So yeah, that's even with radar, that's we heard them honking the other morning while we were out flounder fishing. So the flounder are slow. The lingcod were slow. But I will say this. July 1 opens up the cabezon season, you guys. And let me tell you something. Those cabbies taste really good, and what a good fighter. So that's going to open up for you guys. And then when you do get a chance to go back out to the ocean, they are catching salmon. The halibut bite has been slow. I think that water's they're adjusting to it, right? It's about 53 degrees, or at least it was. I don't know after the storm, it might change a little bit. I think it's going to warm up. So it was about 53 degrees, less than a mile offshore. There was lots of slick lines out there and lots of birds. So the feed is there, the water temperature is there, and the slicks are there for the salmon. And I would highly recommend that if you get a chance to go out. I know that we're looking at Friday to go out and go deep sea fishing. We're probably going to troll for the salmon and then do some rockfish just to finish off the day. We went crabbing. Crabbing's been okay. They're still a little bit soft out in the ocean too, but they are plentiful if you hit the right spot because they're clouding up right now. They're making giant clouds. So, okay, so now let's get on to our rivers. So, guys, at this time of the year, those springers have just flat made their way to pretty much where they're going to be, right? And they've turned. You're going to be hooking a fish that could be super dark, still fun to fight, and they don't spawn with their mouths. So, I mean, they're catchable. I like to fish for them too. I have my time of the year where I do that because they just bulk up and get real big. But I try not to harass them if I can help it, right? So, uh, so that's my thing on the salmon right now. I would ocean fish them right now. The coho and the chinook are out there. So the rivers, I just sort of leave them alone and let them get on their spawning beds and do their thing, right? So, okay. And then that said, now there's a great opportunity right now because that they've stocked all the lakes, right? And those trophy trout are still available. They may have been hooked once or twice or not been at all. So I would find one of the ponds. You can go to the ODFW and actually look at their trout stocking, and it will tell you when they stocked them, how many trophy trout they put in, and how many keepers that they put in. So you can actually research right around your area for the trout. And what a great 4th of July for the kids. After they got done seeing the fireworks and all the rest of that on the 4th, get them up Saturday morning good and early and take them out to the lake and let them have a good day. So I would highly recommend the trout fishing. And then if you're lucky enough to live around a lake where there's some kokanee and have a boat or have a friend that has a boat, I know that the kokanee bite is turned on. So I would recommend the higher lakes and get on those kokanee. As far as I know right now, there's not a whole lot of fires and things up there. So you guys will get the opportunity to get up there without getting smoked out. Well, I'll tell you what, I've been up there quite a few times during my birthday or afterwards and literally got chased out by the smoke. I had to run back to the coast. We were in, I forget where we were, we were in North Fork. No, anyway, it was just before you get up to Odell, and that smoke came through from that fire, Oak Ridge. That smoke came through from that fire, and I told my wife, I said, I just can't take that, right? And she said, no, I can't either. So we actually didn't cancel our reservation. We just pulled stakes and left, right? And then came back over to the coast where it wasn't so smoky. So I think that we have a really good opportunity this 4th of July weekend to get up into those high mountain lakes. The mosquitoes ought to be knocked down. The last time I was up there, boy, they were just gnarly. So I would still bring some repellent with you. Okay, so this week is my birthday week. I'm tinkering around with TikTok. I'll be doing some baggings, some other things because TikTok wants me to do some certain things before I can share across all 3 platforms. As you guys know, I'm live on Facebook tonight and YouTube. And I think I've pretty much got it worked out. I need to get a little bit better at it, but so that we can get that report across all 3. As well as that, I'll be bagging up some baits and working on take a veteran fishing on Odell. Once again, I'd like to say that happens. I'm going to go up on the 10th. It happens on the Saturday after that, which is the 12th. There's a bunch of captains up there that are going to take a bunch of veterans out fishing, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm actually going up a day early. You guys might see some of my TikTok stuff too on Kurt Sandin. I'm going to take the drift boat and put it into the store and do some work on it. I want to get it ready for take a veteran fishing just in case we need an extra boat, right? So I've got that all done. I think that's the fishing report. Mr. Flanders, you got anything you need to add to it, or does anybody else want to add anything to that fishing report? I'm trying to find my live here on Facebook and trying to get it to pop up any questions that might be on there. But like I said before, they usually show up a little bit later. So if you leave a question on Facebook, don't worry. I will get back to that question tomorrow morning, bright and early, you'll see. So I will answer it then since I'm not seeing it here. Um, so Mr. Flanders was kind enough to make up some skull heads for rod pole holders, and we've got some other giveaways. I'll just found a new mold that was not new; it's actually very ancient, and I'll be making some of those up, doing some of those as a giveaway, and who knows what else we might give away. We might give away some spinners because that the fish are really on the spinners right now. So we'll probably make up. I gotta change the name of this. I really like the ball buster, but Google got all over me about it. So I'm gonna have to change the name of it. But we'll probably make up some of these and some of the other spinners. So we go from pretty much a 1/4 ounce to a 1/2 ounce to 3/4 of an ounce. That's what I figured we'd use for, our streams and stuff around here. So anyway, Guys, so we've got that. Oh, I've got some new molds coming. I put the halo bead at the introduction for you guys tonight. I actually have well, welcome in there, Brandon. Thanks for joining us tonight. But I actually just put the order in for the new ball buster, which will be in a 16 millimeter. You guys will really like that one. It's the same as the 14, except for that it's a 16 now, and I think that that's going to cover us as far as the halo bead goes. I don't think it needs to go any bigger, and I don't think it needs to go any smaller. So, but as you guys are, wondering what I'm talking about, like the ball buster or these new weights or really old weights, which I'll show you guys those molds. I scored that this week. Um, they'll be on the website. So if I do something like that, just go to the website, which is on the bottom of the screen there, and go check it out, you guys. We have a lot of things that we make. I think we've pretty much got everything up on there except for like the big jig heads because you can't put these through the mail, right? I mean, this is 2 pounds. So we've got, the bigger leads. Yeah, we just got a ton of stuff, you guys. So, and then of course, we're going to carry live baits inside of the store. So you'll be able to get your sand shrimp, your eggs. I want to carry some worms too, because worms have their place in our fishing world. So I'm working on all that, you guys. So, and I'm excited about getting the store open. And like I said last time, I was going to open the store, right? But there's no fishermen here, so there's really no sense. So I'm just taking my time and getting the bags all baited up and all the rest of that. So that when you guys come into the store, you'll be able to save. And if you go to godsentfishing.net and get to know the store, guess what, guys? You're actually going to be able to put your order in the night before and come to the door and pick it up. Boy, will that save a bunch of time, especially if you got a boat on the back of your truck. You just pull up and get it delivered. And the truck with your boat will fit in. We've got a huge shop, you guys, with a huge backyard that's a pull through. So if we have 4 or 5 boats here, not a problem. We got plenty of room. All right. Well, I guess with all that got stuff said, I was sort of hoping to get a few more people in. I would imagine that Facebook has a few more. It's just not showing me their post right now, but it is what it is. Um, so Northwest Bound Outdoors is in tonight, and we would like to thank him for joining Kurt Sandin on the Facebook and on the Instagram. I saw that we got to meet and greet across quite a few different channels there. So thank you for that, by the way. We appreciate the support. Um, so the fishing report, like I said, guys, I'm looking forward to the cabbies. I'm hoping that this wind blows itself out. It started up, was it Saturday? Yeah, because we were going to paint the outdoor Saturday because I live on the ocean and every 4 years you just have to pretty much rebuild your house. I don't care if it's stainless steel, galvanized, the best paint you could buy. It just gets beat. So the salt water hits it with the rain and the wind and all the dust and sand. And yeah, you just got to do it. So we've been busy doing that as well, but almost done with that. So, we'll get back into the shop and start making some more baits. Now, next Friday night's bait lab is going to get canceled because it's my birthday weekend and the 4th of July weekend, which I hope everybody goes out and has a safe and sane fireworks show and enjoys themselves on the 4th. So then I'll come back. I'll be fishing with take a veteran fishing on Odell, and I'm not going to rush you guys. I'm going to go up Thursday. I'm going to come and stay with them until Sunday. I may go up to go visit In and On the Net and do some fishing with him on Sunday, and then I'll work my way back down. But I probably won't get home till late Sunday night. So thank you there, Mr. Flanders. I appreciate that. I'm getting older, bro. Look at all these white hairs, man. It's like, I don't know how much I want to celebrate it. But so we'll be up there, and then Monday night I'll do the fishing report because that we need to know if that ocean's going to calm down so we can get out there and get on those salmon, guys. So and then I'll have the at least like a mile out and go look for the slick and all the rest of that on our next Monday night report. So I'm sorry that I'm going to miss the Friday night live. But I will let you guys know this. I'm an early morning person, and I'm thinking about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to start doing the TikTok. They've actually asked me to do the challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and do the challenge, and I'm going to be bagging up some baits. Um, I will be shooting some of these very, very, very old molds. Look what I scored this weekend, you guys. There was a man that him and his father owned this, and he just decided that he did not want to shoot them anymore and put them up for sale. This one here is a very old Little Mac that when it says that it's a 4 and 5 and 6 pyramid, it's a 4 and 5 and 6 pyramid. Some of those other ones, even the newer ones now, I've had issues with them being on weight. But guys, I found this old beauty right here, which I don't know if you guys can quite see that or not, but I've got a couple of them poured. These guys go down real small, and they are the old teardrop, the old teardrop weight. So they're not completely round. They've got a flat spot on them, right? Let me tell you something. These were killer when we used to drift fish as kids. We would even let the line slide through here when we were out trout fishing, guys. We didn't have all the fancy stuff you guys did, so we just run our line through here and put a split shot on, and these things would get us out there, and that trout could take off with that thing right through that line. So I'm really glad that I found that. Like I said, I'll take some old school stuff and bring some of that back if I can, and then do some new school stuff. So, all right, does anybody got Jeff? You're in. I was just telling everybody about these guys right here. I think that you forgot that you gave me some. I didn't. I just had to find them. I didn't want to say, okay, they're probably in the shop somewhere. I know where they're at now. They're right here. So, as this starts to build back up again, you guys, we will definitely be doing giveaways. I got a feeling I'm going to end up with a couple of these really cool hats. Some shirts, some fishing gear. We manufacture just about everything. So, I might even do some plugs. I'm sitting at 2,600 and almost 2,700 followers right now, and I think I'm going to do a big blowout on Facebook for that 3,000. So that's coming up too. So that's probably going to be a box of. Hang on, let me go see if I got a couple over there. Let's see, where's the little guys? There they are. So that's probably going to be a box of these guys right here, which are the quarter ounce guys, which these are pretty normal. They're all around except for I will have this hook powder coated. Um, then we'll do some of the halves. So we'll go in length, right? So we'll do some of the halves in those, and then we'll do some of the full 3/4 for you guys. So I'm looking forward to that. Uh, so I have a machine, Mr. Flanders. I'm going to answer a question real quick, guys. So I have a machine that does all of that, and the quality of it, because it's a very expensive machine, makes good hoodies and shirts. I want the ones that we get from our All Sea Sportsman. I've got 3 of them now, and let me tell you something. They've just stood the test of time. So has the treatment that the guy put on it, but they're just super warm. So I want a real quality one that doesn't cost us an arm and a leg to have. So that's what I'm doing, is that I'm actually working on those so that we can get out a quality hoodie. I don't know about shipping on those because I'll put them in the store, but I think the shipping is going to be real expensive. So good excuse for you guys to come to the store. So Jeff, I heard that you caught a springer there, buddy. Congratulations, and that was a pretty fish too. So um, Jeff, I know that you know what this is, and I was real excited to run across this mold. I can't wait. I'll put all these on the scale for you, and we will know what those weigh exactly, and I will post them up exactly. And they really do need to be tested. So, and you have the perfect river to drift on. So, I'll make sure that you get some of those, sir. So Brandon, do you have any questions for us? And I'm getting comments on that. So let's see. I am just not seeing them tonight. So I will definitely make sure that I get back into the Facebook and get those questions answered for you guys. Not a problem. Okay. All right. Well, there's a little bit of a delay there. So tonight I was just going to keep the stream live. I just wanted to remind everybody that the Friday Bait Lab will not be on. I'm going to go up and do the fishing with the veterans. Monday, I'll probably do it. I'll post up on Facebook and on YouTube for you guys. I'll do a live stream to let you know if I can make Monday. I'm going to do my best because that we have a responsibility to each other to make sure that we disseminate information so that we can catch fish. And this is the place to do it when you're in the lives like this because I haven't really been sharing these out. Um, but we give the fishing report on Monday for a reason. Half the time people forget about where it was, not unless they really wanted to go fish that area. And when you guys have a visitor on your river, I know there's quite a few that I've been greeted very cordially and very nicely. I've had ones where I wasn't. And guess what? I just don't fish those rivers anymore, and that town doesn't get my money or my support. So there is that. Here's one for you. I was really excited. I mean, look at this. I looked this mold up, you guys, and I cannot find this thing anywhere. I saw the pin, I saw the Palmers, I saw the Little Max, I saw all of it, and all it has inside of it is it says Aminet, and then it's Independence, Missouri, right? Well, that doesn't give me a whole lot to go off of. So I just punched in the BC6, right? And let me tell you something. I can't find it anywhere. So, but I don't care because it still works. Um, these guys right here are the wraparounds, you guys. So this guy right here has got a tab on it, and then it's got another tab right here that you actually wrap around on your line, right? And somebody was asking me if I could get these. Well, guess what? I got them. I think it's supposed to have a plate in the center here when you shoot it, because right now, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it to do it. See the hole all the way through? Yeah, that ain't going to work. So, and I not only got it in that size, but we also got them in the very small size too. So, and I think it was Jeff that was asking me about these, if I could get these wraparound leads. So I did find them and we do have them now. So let me learn how to shoot them. I probably got to do a little bit of work with the mold itself, but I will get it figured out. That's not an issue. So, and then don't forget, guys, these things are like anywhere from 12 to 20 bucks. So I'm going to figure out exactly what my lead cost is, what my hook cost is, what my time is on it, and then you guys will get that favorable price on it. But you have to come in the store to pick it up because I mean, just holding it, this thing weighs 2 pounds. So we do have those now too. The new flutter jig for the kokanee is coming in this week. I just ordered it. I think that will probably be here Friday or Monday. I might post up a picture about that because we have the powder coating station, right, you guys? So I'm not. I would walk you over there, but it's just a hassle. So the powder coating station is working extremely well. I've got it figured out now. And these colors were actually made by me. I made these colors because I know what they do UV, and I know what these colors mean to the fish. So I'm real excited about those. We've kicked a few out. I've caught fish on them already. They still need a little bit more love. They're up on the site. I do believe I have them at a very fair price for you guys to enjoy. So if you want to go into the store and order some of those and give them a shot, I would recommend it because let me tell you something. This 3/4 right here, you guys, I could chuck this thing across the river. Okay. And when I throw it in the water, it's diving down quickly, and that blade is just fluttering on the way down. And that's where the salmon are really just starting to pick up right now on those spinners. They're loving it when it's down. But the thing is that the swath on this, the swath on this thing when it goes around is so large. It's a large swath when it's going through the water because all the weight's in the back, and the water actually has a chance to get around the blade. Telling you they work. So anyway, so yep, I'm gonna go do that kokanee fishing, and looking forward to it. And guys, I think we're sitting at the half an hour right now, and I just don't like to do the Monday Night Live past a half hour. So if you guys have any other questions for me, please shoot them at me. And then other than that, I'm gonna say to you guys, this is God Sent Fishing. Happy hooking, and I'll say over and out in just a minute to see if there's any other questions. Okay, so Jeff said that, and he's the hot hand right now too. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff's the hot hand, and he's going to be fishing them on Wednesday, as you guys saw the ball buster. Which Jeff, we may have to change that name. When I went to put them inside of the Google, they pretty much rejected. Everything else was good until I put that up. I guess they don't like the name of it. Something there happened. Although they did call me today and asked about the store and all the rest of that. So I think that they're working, they're doing their stuff, and we should be okay. Let's see what happens. All right, everybody. I'm going to tell you, like again, once again, you know what? Thank you for joining us, and everybody that joined the Kurt Sandin page. I hate to bother to ask, but if you could please go in, like, and subscribe to the God Sent, as the same as down there, except for its adventures. So it's the same spelling as that you're seeing on the bottom of your screen right now, except for it says adventures on YouTube, and like and subscribe on there, so that we can start getting more people in, because I want to start doing giveaways, guys. You guys don't want free spinners. You don't want free spinners. um, you don't want free baits. I mean, we've got bags full of the rod pole holders, which is really nice. They do work good too, by the way. You can tie these ones back around it, which I like, because when you got a large cork butt on your rod, these guys will tie back around and actually hold. So we want to start doing those giveaways, but we had 3 people in tonight. Not that I'm complaining. I just need a few more, because that you guys eventually are going to get all the stuff I got in the store for free giveaways. Then like, bother coming. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more people in tonight. So how about the BB breaker? You know what? Hmm. You know what? Let me think about that one, but I think that that one really does take care of it, because I guess it was offensive in some way to Google or to some people. So, and we don't want to do that here. So, all right, that's a good one. That's a good one, Jeff. All right, everybody. I hope that the Facebook Live, I can see that my wife joined in there. I know that she was probably answering some questions for everybody. And it's really funny because it didn't show up this time, and last time it did. So I'm just sort of shocked that it didn't show up, but we'll get there. It's just technology. You got to learn it, you got to work it, and then you'll be fine. All right, everybody, happy hooking. We hope that you have a safe and sane 4th of July. Enjoy the 3-day holiday, you guys. I am. I hope that it's as fun as I think it's going to be for me as it is for you guys. All right. Good night, everybody. There we go. And